Welcome back, this is part 3 of The Lost Temple. Hang on a minute, I'm not focusing it. Why is it not doing it? There it is. So, what we've got here is this upper area. I can't remember what we do up here, Lara. There's a key. Oh, yes, this is the, I think this is the nasty puzzle. Door there, and then, okay, there's a thing up here. We have to shoot this out. I've forgotten, but yeah, this is the puzzle. Okay. Now, what we've got here, if we look here, there's like a kind of a clue. It's like a map of something. The key is there with the fire on it, so we can't get it. Which we have to use on that door in the other room. And there's this floor, and if you tread on the floor, you get caught on fire. And there's a thing in the corner, and it's a lever, I think. So, this didn't make any sense to me because I looked at that and I'm going, what do I have to do? I don't know. And then you look at it and then it doesn't make any sense until you realise when you go into the room, it's made up of a 6x4 grid. So the grid, at the top of the grid that goes 6 on either, on top and bottom, is 6 and then the sides are 4. So if you said where you come in, there's a little door in the corner there. Where you come in, the bottom... The bottom right, where the grey square is, that's where you start. And then on the bottom left, where the 2 are in the corner at the bottom, the thing we need to get is there. So basically, if you save here, and you get a bit, if you get stuck, you can save here, and then you can kind of go back between this save and then where you go into the room. So basically, we need to go into that room, memorise this layout. It is very annoying, so what I'm going to do is, Lara, you can see this from the actual other side anyway. Where's this door already? Oh, there's a lever up here, I forgot. This is not easy to do because you can't see what the thing is. Lara, go a bit this way. Get this, pull that, it's not timed. And what we find is the door opens here, so what I'll do is I'll save here. Well worth a save. See, this is one of the few TRLEs I've seen with a floppy disk icon for save. Most of them have that PlayStation 1 save card. So, if you look here, we've got 6 squares and there's 4 squares. You can't really see it from here very well. We're at the bottom, can't quite see it. So that grey one there is what we're standing on now. And if you look over there, not the one directly, not the column on the far side, not the first one that's on the beginning, the second and third squares there. That's where we've got to land. Because you can't make it to the other side, you just get set on fire. I tried jumping across and I thought, oh, this isn't working. So basically, the only way to do this is to land on that. So that would be the 2 squares at the top there, is what I'm standing on, the first of those 2 grey squares. The next one is here. And then the one that's in the middle of that board there. So I can get the floppy, that one in the middle there is the one I'm aiming for. So basically we're kind of looking at it as if we're sort of standing over there looking into the room effectively, almost like this. Very annoying, it's not easy to understand, that didn't make much sense to me. I was like, hang on a minute, jump to this, Lara, don't get set on fire. And the 2 squares in the corner are just there in that column there, there's 2 squares. So what I'm going to do, I'm probably going to bungle that. I do not want to keep saving, but if I keep getting killed, it's going to keep doing my head in. So, like if you remotely step out of the square, you get set on fire like that. It's a little bit unfair, that is, so... No! Oh, this is a lot of rubbish. It's one of them those kinds of... Lara, you're gonna get set on fire. I might be able to do a standing jump, actually. Standing jump. Okay, so that's it. It isn't massively difficult, but when you first see it, you go, hang on a minute, that map doesn't make any sense. You've got to be a bit observant in terms of the... Which a number of the puzzles on this level are basically And the funny thing is you've got to go back the way you came. There's no... They don't give you nothing on this level. Which is bloody annoying. Thank you, Lara. Oh, what are we doing? There's that thing where you look at it and then you go, it doesn't make any sense, I don't know where it goes. And it's that 4 and 6 square grid, you've got to be a little bit... I think we can do it. How do we do this, Lara? Oh, also, because if I do get killed, I don't want to keep you on to go back through that thing there with the going to get that lever. Jump to here. Oh, you bugger! You little bugger. Try again. Back up. I jump from there to there. No, what? Am I on the wrong square? Oh, I'm on the wrong square actually. This is funny. Lara. Is this square? Is it the... Oh, I'm probably landing on the wrong one then. I'm landing on the wrong square. It's... Oh, this stupid level! That was real. You just get a ladder and lay it across the floor with you. Because if you slightly stray into the... There is that one there. And jump to that one there and there. What you have to do is, this is a bit of a pain because you've got to basically take a run at this. I can't get Lara to basically... Oh, you pig! This is such a pig. I hate this level. I hate this stupid puzzle. Oh, I'll start from here. Oh, that's rubbish. This is not... I don't know what they're thinking when this is like... It's not very innovative. I've seen this in Catways Lair. Fire squares as it you're on fire and all that business. Oh, I keep doing this! You can't reach it from the other side. It's not, you need to run at it. You can't do standing jumps on this. You'll end up saving a million times, or you end up falling off it a million times. We need to basically jump before we reach the end of the... Yes, that's it. So what you do there is you come out of there, and because we got the lever, we got to turn off the fire, and then got the key. Yeah, I don't like that because although it looks fairly straightforward, it actually isn't. So that's not much fun. Get the key and it opens the door. Does it open that? Opens this door here. I don't know what this is, where this goes even. Oh, bless them. Oh, I can't shoot an hole in it or something. Get a crowbar. Where is this, Lara? What is this? What is this? Oh, this room here. Nothing comes down. You think, oh, there might be a boulder. This is a bit annoying. I don't like this room. It's irritating. What you've got is two kind of mechanisms. A door there and a door there. There's a thing up there, one of those ball things. So we need the revolver. With the... And then you look up... Where is it, Lara? There. Just zoom in a bit. Where's the zoom to, Lara? Shoot that and it turns one of these on. There's a thing going on with... Yeah, it turns that one on. That goes out, so I think you can't get up. I thought you had to light this, but it goes out. So that goes to, I think, a pickup in there. Right, so you go down here. There's a bloody great hole here. There's a key or... No, it's one of those stone things, I think. So... Pull up. Go into here. What's in here, Lara? I can't remember. Oh, it's this thing here. What you'll find is... You can't stand on the red squares, as we know. So what I found was like jumping and just do that and this thing happens like that. And it's bloody dangerous though. I don't think it turns on after you do it, but I didn't test it in practice, so I'm just gonna do that because I don't want to stand on that. As you can see, this thing sticking out the middle of that, so you know there's something on that anyway. But right, what that does is it turns off this this thing. I thought you had to light this. I thought, oh, is that something I've missed? This thing here, looks like you got to light it. I was thinking, do you need to find a torch for that? But oh, I get up the thing. And I haven't read the guide for most of this level, so only the very last bit, which didn't make any sense to me. Lara, what are you doing? Can't see anything. Are we going? flip a bit. Damn it. La 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 la. I can't. What am I doing here? Is it a jump lever? Is it? What are we doing in here, Lara? Oh, it's a jump switch there, okay. Didn't see it. Get hold of that. Pull that. Lara. Right, what are we doing? Where are we going? Does that turn the other one on, Lara? I don't know. I can't remember. Quite surprised I got through it because it was just a matter of just persevering with it. It's like you think, oh, it's just another room and another room. It's like it's quite relentless. It's not very rewarding. I find this level it's quite. It's just one thing after another and another and another, and it's just one massive area and another massive area. This did my head in. I didn't like this stupid level. What to say? What you get on here is. You're thinking, right, what's the logic? You can't reach that corner without going to this corner. Oh, little git! Very funny. Go again, I'll try and crack this, I might get it. Right. You can actually, what you find is, what you can do... Can I do this? I don't remember how I did this. You don't have to pick those bullets up if you don't want to. How did I do this, Lara? I did it yesterday and I can't remember how I did it. You just have to run and jump. Yeah, that goes out. That's reminiscent of the Lost Library. And what you do then is, you don't go back over there. I thought you had to jump onto that. What you have to do is... I'm not going to get this without being killed, am I, Lara? Take a running jump. Yes, that's it. So what you have to do is, it's a meaning trap. You think, oh, do I have to stand on certain squares? It's one of them. It doesn't. It's just one of those stupid things that people put in TRLEs. It's a meaning trap. What did we pick up there, Laura? Was that the thing we needed? It's this thing here, right? This level is just slightly. You think, what? That doesn't make any sense. And then you go, oh right, okay, it's one of those crazy puzzle. Remember, this level is not combat based. If it's not combat based, it's got to be puzzle or exploration, and they have to fill the level with something. So they put these ridiculous, obscure, cool design era bloody things in it. Right, climb up this funky wall, Lara. Okay, I'm gonna stop here and I'll be back in part 4.